Have you ever found yourself wandering in the barren desert of solitude, where the walls of your heart echo back your cries, and the world feels a million miles away? Have you sat beneath a sky of silent stars, asking if you have been forgotten? What if I told you, this desert is not the place where you are buried, it is the place where you are born anew? Throughout the sacred scrolls of time, those called by heaven were not crowned in the courts of men, but were forged in loneliness. Moses on Sinai, Elijah in the cave, Jesus fasting in the wilderness. Today, dear traveler, we uncover a hidden revelation. Solitude is not your exile. It is your elevation. You will discover the 5 extraordinary powers that God awakens only in those who endure the sacred fire of loneliness. Prepare yourself, for your suffering has not been meaningless. It has been sacred preparation. O seeker of eternal wisdom, if your soul feels the ancient flame stirring within, like this message, a light in the digital night. Comment, I rise through solitude, if your spirit resonates with this divine truth. Subscribe to Eternal Wisdom, where silence births awakening and where mystery becomes destiny. Join the sacred circle of the awakened. Your journey to the deeper realms begins now. Loneliness is not punishment. It is preparation of the highest order. The prophet Isaiah reminds us, do not fear, for I am with you. Isaiah 41:10. Moses spent 40 hidden years in Midian before he led nations. Jesus withdrew for 40 days to the desert before he healed the multitudes. David penned psalms in lonely caves long before he wore a crown. In the sacred silence, when all comforts are stripped away, when every illusion collapses, you meet yourself. The world trains us to fear loneliness. Heaven uses it to forge legends. Isolation burns away false identities, pride, fear, and vanity, until only what is eternal remains. When all distractions fall silent, you hear the only voice that matters, the divine whisper calling you by your true name. Those who survive this crucible do not emerge the same. They emerge invincible. You, dear soul, are not broken by your loneliness. You are being sculpted into your final form. When heaven isolates a soul, it is to impart powers hidden from the crowded and distracted. 1. The ice head, emotional mastery. You no longer shatter under pressure. Solitude teaches you to ride the wild storms of your emotions, not by denying them, but by reigning them. In the hidden battles fought in silence, your spirit becomes steel, capable of standing firm when the world trembles. 2. The X-ray vision, soul perception. In the quiet, you begin to see beyond faces, beyond words. You sense brokenness hidden behind laughter. You perceive truth behind deception. You become a discerner of spirits. 3. The sword of clarity, decisive spirit. No more endless confusion. Isolation sharpens your discernment until your decisions are precise, unshakable. You cut through illusions and false paths, stepping with unwavering certainty. 4. The sacred empathy, healing presence. Wounded in your solitude, you become a healer. You feel the silent cries of others. Your presence itself becomes balm. No grand speeches needed, only understanding and light. 5. The alchemy of solitude, turning pain into purpose. Loneliness becomes your sacred alchemy. In your silent tears, wisdom blossoms. In your longing, new purpose is birthed. In your aching stillness, a wellspring of eternal joy rises. These gifts are for the few who endure, for the rare souls who walk through the darkness and do not give up. Solitude does not just change your circumstances, it transfigures your very being. In the world's noise, identity is borrowed. In silence, identity is discovered. Loneliness forces the chosen to confront the unhealed, the unloved, and the unseen within themselves. The shadow self rises, but not to destroy, to be redeemed. In solitude, you remember your eternal nature. You shed false dreams imposed by society. You awaken dreams given to you alone before the foundation of the world. Ask yourself, if I were not afraid to be alone, what forgotten parts of me would awaken? If no applause or approval ever came, what sacred mission would I still pursue? The desert of isolation is the birthplace of visionaries, healers, prophets. The noise of the world cannot birth a seer. Only silence can. To awaken these sacred gifts, you must choose the path others flee. Here is how to start. Sacred silence. Carve 30 minutes a day where you speak to no one, hear no noise, and simply sit in awareness. Inner journaling. Daily. Pour your uncensored truth onto paper. Fearlessly confront your shadows. Nature encounters. Walk under the open sky. Let the winds, rivers, and trees minister to your spirit. Scripture meditation. Read one passage slowly, letting it soak into your soul. Listen beneath the words. Prayer without agenda. Speak to the divine not to demand, but simply to be, to listen. Voluntary retreats. Once a month, take a half day or day of complete withdrawal to recalibrate your spirit. Transformation is not a moment. It is a rhythm. You were not made to merely survive the wilderness. You were made to be crowned by it. Beloved soul, your loneliness was never random. It was a divine appointment. In the sacred fires of solitude, your wings are forged. You are not abandoned. You are set apart. You are not broken. You are being blessed. You are not invisible. Heaven watches in awe as you rise. Through the tears you thought no one saw, the prayers you whispered into the dark, you are being transformed into light itself. Comment below, I rise through solitude. Like this video to send out a call to every soul still wandering in the desert. Subscribe to Eternal Wisdom, where silence births vision and chosen ones awaken. You are not just surviving, you are stepping into your divine inheritance. The furnace of loneliness is almost finished. Soon you will step out, crowned in gold. You were made for this.